Hello all, welcome to Enguru's webinar for Penguin Readers Club. I'm Christiana and I'll be your trainer for today. Good evening, good evening. Have a few people joining. Hello, good evening. I hope you all had a nice Saturday today and I hope you're all eager for Sunday. I hope you're all getting on the weekend mode, and yeah, let's give a minute or two for people who are joining and then let's start. Hi. Hello. Okay, to those of you who are here, if you can see and hear me, quickly send a hello to me on chat. Please send a hello to me on chat. Okay. So I'm getting a lot of hellos. Okay. In the meantime, we still have a lot of people joining us. So let's give them 2 more minutes. In the meantime, we are going to listen to a song. Okay. Let me repeat. We're going to listen to a song and you're going to tell me which movie is the song from. Okay. So we're going to listen to a song and tell me which movie is the song from. Okay.
Amazing chocolatier, Willy Wonka, everybody give a cheer. He's not as clever and so smart, he barely can restrain it. With so much generosity, there is no way to contain it. About to meet Willy Wonka, he's a genius who just can't be beat. The magician and the chocolate whiz, the best darn guy who ever lived. Willy Wonka, here he is.
Okay. Could any of you guess which song was the? Which movie was the song from? And have you heard the song before? And if yes, which movie is it from? Yes, Sanvi, send the answer. Send the answer to us on chat. Some people are telling that they don't know. Okay, eventually I'm going to tell you the answer. But yeah, let's give it another try. I'm going to play it. If anybody knows the answer, just send it to me on chat, okay?
Willy Wonka, the amazing chocolatier. Willy Wonka, everybody give a cheer. He's not as clever and so smart, he barely can restrain it. With so much much generosity. There's no way to contain it. Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka, he's the one that you're about to meet. Willy Wonka, he's a genius who just can't be beat. The magician and the chocolate whiz, the best darn guy who ever lived. Willy Wonka, here he is.
Okay, some smart people are telling me that it's an English song. Well, thank you for the guess. A lot of people are telling me that they don't know. Sanvi says it's Book of Love song. I don't know what's Book of Love. And okay, so yeah, I think we have enough and more people, and let's start. So I played a song. A lot of you couldn't guess it, but it's okay. We're going to look at that. We're going to look at it in detail, and let's see how that song is related to our class today. So, how many of you like chocolates? If you like chocolates, let me know on chat. Okay, Ankita says, Kajal says so much. Okay, a lot of people seem to like chocolates. Okay, okay, Vidushi loves chocolates, I guess. Snehal says she likes chocolates too. And Rashmi also loves chocolates. Sidra loves chocolates. Okay, seems like a lot of you love chocolates. Good, good. Okay. So could all of you tell me the name of the chocolate that you really like? You can send it to me on chat. I love waves. I very good. Very good. Okay. Some people are telling me Dairy Milk, Fasta, Cadbury's, Kit Kat. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Snickers. Mm-hmm. Bonewell, Barbie Yogini. That used to be my favorite. And some people are telling me they love Kinder Joy. Mm-hmm. Cadbury's, Kit Kat, and Milky Bar. Lovely. Sidra loves Mars bars. Okay. Okay. Bounty. Okay. Even I love coconut bounty. Okay. So seems like we have a lot of chocolate lovers in today's class. And could any of you remember any movies that were any movies that you remember was shot about a chocolate factory? Do you remember any movies about a chocolate factory? And any chocolate factory movies that you remember? Anyone? Sanvi, just tell me the name of the movie, Sanvi. Okay. Any chocolate factory movies? Any movies related to chocolate? Do you know any movies related to chocolate? Um, okay. Okay, where is Sanvi? Sanvi said she likes. Okay, Yogini says Jumanji. Well, not Jumanji, but yeah. Very good, Sanvi. That's wonderful. Where is Sanvi? Hi, Sanvi.
Hi ma'am, good evening ma'am.
Good evening, Sanvi. Tell me, Sanvi, which movie was shot about a chocolate factory?
Ma'am, I didn't start the movie, but before
Uh-huh.
this class, I
Mm-hmm.
prepared everything
Mm-hmm.
about this book.
Oh,
So
you read
that's
a
I
lot about
remember.
this book. That's so sweet of you, Sanvi. Thank you. So you gave me a name. You gave me an answer. Could you tell it out loudly for us?
Yes ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Tell me.
Ma'am, the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is in 1971
No,
American
thank you.
edition.
That's more than enough. Okay. So Sanvi just gave a name to us and she said Willy Wonka. Well, yes. This is Willy Wonka. And yeah, so guys, tell me. Um, so we came so close, and yeah, so let me give it out for you. The name of the book is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Have you come across the book or the movie? It's called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Have you come across the book? Yes, no. Have you read the book? Have you watched the movie? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, it's a very famous book. So even if you're somebody who doesn't like watching English films, please go ahead and after today's class, go and try watching Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So it's a very beautiful movie, and it's more like an eye candy because you can see how chocolate is made. You can see different varieties of chocolate in the movie. So the movie is such a delight, and it's a feast to your eye. Okay, so please go ahead and watch it. And who wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Yes, Sanvi. Okay, Sanvi knows the answer. Hi, Sanvi.
Hi, ma'am.
Yes. Tell me, Sanvi.
Yes, ma'am.
Who wrote Charlie and Chocolate Factory?
Ma'am, Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
Hmm.
The Charlie and Chocolate Factory
Mm-hmm.
is basically,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
No, I
ma'am.
don't want you to tell me the story. Tell me who is the author, who wrote the book.
Sir Charles Spencer Chaplin, KB 16
No.
Apple.
Okay, the answer is on the screen. So just tell me who wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Charlie and Chocolate Factory was written by Roald Dahl.
Roald Dahl. Very good. Very good. Thank you, Sanvi, and thank you, Kajal, for giving us the answer. Well, yes, Roald Dahl wrote the very famous book called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So, yeah. So, it's a very beautiful movie and it's a very nice book to read. So, go ahead and read it. And yeah, so Roald Dahl is a very famous author. And what is meant by an autobiography? I think we saw this in last week's webinar, but let's quickly have a recap. What is meant by a biography? Let's go to a biography first. What is meant by a biography? If you know the answer, quickly send the answers to me on chat. What is meant by a biography? Okay. Okay, what is meant by a biography? Mm, hello. Okay, so Lucky says biography is a book of a person's life. Okay, guys, because it's a webinar, we won't be able to unmute all of you. So if you have any questions or if you would like to give me any answers, please feel free to write it down on chat. Okay, so yes, Lucky says biography is a book on a person's life. Very good. And what is autobiography? Ankita has already given the answer. Autobiography is about anything that is written by. No, that's a little confusing. What is meant by autobiography? Quickly, could you send the answers to me? Very good. Lucky says a person writing her own life, and that's called autobiography. Very good. That's a nice answer. Okay. So, well, yes, we found out what is meant by an autobiography. And what's the name of the book that we're going to look at today? What book are we going to discuss? If you know the answer, quickly send it to me on chat. Okay, let me quickly tell you the instructions once again. You will all be muted throughout the webinar because it's a webinar and not a class. And if we see any kind of unnecessary conversation going on in the chat, the class is being recorded, and people from Enguru are also in the class. So they will note down your name and they will block your account. So make sure that no unnecessary conversation is um, happening in the chat. Okay? And any questions or any queries, quickly put it down on chat. Our executors are there with us and they will note it down. Any questions related to class bookings, anything, you can ask it there on chat and they would respond to you after the class. Okay? Very good. So, what's the name of the book that we're going to look at today? Yes, Sanvi, you can tell it to me. Yes. So Sanvi says the book is called Boy. And which boy are we going to talk about today? Any guesses? Who is this boy in the book called Boy? Very good, Rashmi. Lucky says Roald Dahl and question mark. Well, your guesses are right, Lucky. Well, yes, Boy is an autobiography of Roald Dahl. Okay, let's quickly have a look at the author. So what does the cover suggest? Does it look like does it tell you, does he look like a good boy, or does he look mischievous? Look at the cover. There's ink all over, there's a dead rat, and then there's a rocket. Does he look like a disciplined boy, or does he look like a naughty one? Okay, Sanvi says he was British. My question is, does he look like a good guy, or okay, Sanvi says he looks like a good boy. And what about the others? Do you think the cover is suggesting you that he's mischievous, or is he a good boy? Okay, so everyone's like he's a good boy. Okay, let's actually find out if he's a good boy or not. Okay, so this is the author. This is how Roald Dahl would look like. Okay. Vidushi, could you read this for us? Vidushi? Okay. Hi, Jyotishman.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Okay, seems like your connection's a little weak. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so we're going to read a little bit about the author now. Yes, Rashmi, read this for us.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
Roald Dahl, a
Mhm.
British novelist, short story writer, poet, screenwriter, and wartime fighter pilot.
Okay, thank you, Rashmi. Just give me a minute or two. So he was not only a writer and he was also a wartime fighter pilot. Good. Okay, Rashmi, read the rest of them.
Okay, ma'am. Dahl's short stories are known for their unexpected endings. He has been referred to as one of the greatest storytellers for children of the 20th century. Famous books: James and the Giant Peach, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda, The Witches, Fantastic Mr. Fogg, The BFG, The Twits, and George's Marvelous Medicine. His adult works include Tales of the Unexpected.
Very good. Thank you so much, Rashmi. Well, yes, thank you so much, guys. All right. So that is about Roald Dahl. He's not only a writer, but he was a wartime pilot, and his books are known for their unexpected endings. Okay. All right. And let's look at Boy a little bit. So, what does this picture look like? What does it look like? Is it a certificate or a postcard or a letter? What is it? It looks old. Very good. Okay. Very good. Rashmi says it's an old postcard. Snehal says it looks old. Okay. Okay. All right. So a lot of people says a lot of people are telling me that it looks like an old postcard, a letter to Mrs. Doll. Okay. Okay. That's correct. It's a letter. And could any of you, read it? I mean, I don't want you to read it out loudly, but read it from wherever you are and tell me what is the letter about. Okay. Okay, somebody says not understanding. Okay, let me read it out for you. It says 23rd September. Dear Mama, I'm having a lovely time here. And we play football every day here. The beds have springs. Okay. Will you send my stamp album? And quite a lot of stuffs. The masters are very nice. I've got all my clothes now, and a belt, and a tie, and a school jersey. Love you, love from boy. Okay, so that's a letter. And okay, guys, thank you so much. So that's a letter from Roald Dahl to his mother. Do you like writing letters? Like, how many of you like writing letters? Okay, Kajal likes writing letters. Sanvi, Rashmi says she likes writing English letters. Okay, everyone likes. So, who do you write it to? Do you write it to your friends, family, relatives, parents? Who do you write it to? Okay, to all. Rashmi says to all. Okay, Sanvi says to my grandmother. Okay, Yogini says I like, but it's difficult for writing in English. Okay, any language. Okay. So a lot of people like writing letters and you guys like sending it to your friends and family. Good. So now we are going to read a tiny extract from the book called Boy, and then we're going to discuss what's in the book. Okay? So before we actually read, let's read the questions, and while you read, make sure you find out the answers. Okay? Anushri? Anushri?
Ma'am.
Anushri, could you read the questions for us?
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
Did Roald Dahl go
Mhm.
to see Peters? Which
Mhm.
of the following became a habit? Such going out letter writing. How often did he write to his mother?
Okay, so these are the three questions that I want you to find answers for, and we're going to find out the answers now. Okay, okay. So this is from one of the chapters called Writing Home, and it's an extract from the book that we're discussing today. That is Boy. Okay, okay. Um, okay. Let me read it out for you all. At St. Peter's Sunday morning was letter writing time. At 9 o'clock, the whole school had to go to their desks and spend an hour writing a letter home to their parents. At 10:15, we put on our caps and coats and formed up outside the school in a long crocodile and marched a couple of miles down into Western Supermare for church. And we didn't get back until lunchtime. Church going never became a habit with me. Letter writing did. Here is the very first letter I wrote home from St. Peter's. So the letter that we read was the very first letter that he wrote from St. Peter's. From that very first Sunday at St. Peter's until the day my mother died, uh, the day my mother died 32 years later, I wrote to her once a week, sometimes more often, whenever I was away from home. I wrote to her every week from St. Peter's. I had to. And every week from my next school, Repton, and every week from Dar es Salaam in East Africa, where I went on my first job after leaving school. And then every week during the war from Kenya and Iraq and Egypt when I was flying with RAF. Okay, we just read this and I hope you guys found the answers. Okay, so let's go to the questions quickly. Did Roald Dahl go to St. Peter's? Did he go to St. Peter's school? Yes or no? Quickly send the answers to me on chat. Ankita says yes. So a lot of people are telling yes. Well, yes, he did go to St. Peter's. And the second question is, which of the following became a habit? Church going or letter writing? So the second question is, which of the following became a habit? Church going or letter writing? Very good. Well, letter writing became a habit. And the third question is, how often did he write to his mother? Did he write once in a week or once in a month? How often? How often did he write? So he wrote. Mhm. He wrote weekly letters. Very good, Ankit. So how often did he write letters to his mother? Once in a week or once in a month? Okay. So he wrote letters once in a week. Very good, Sanvi. Okay, thank you all for giving me the right answers. Okay, and we have another quick extract. Sanvi, could you quickly read the questions?
Yes, ma'am. Did George the Hill's mother presses those letters?
Next question.
Next question is, which color tape did Roald Dahl's mother use to bind the letters?
Bind the letters. Next.
How many such letters did Roald Dahl find?
Okay. Thank you. So can you quickly read this, Sanvi, the extract?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
My mother, for her part, kept every one of these letters, binding them carefully
Binding them.
in neat, binding them carefully in neat bundles with green tape. But but this was her own secret. She never told me she was doing it. In 1957, when she knew she was dying, I was in hospital in Oxford having a serious operation in my
On
spine
my
and
spine.
on my spine, and I was unable to write to her. So she had a telephone specially installed beside her bed in order that she might have one last conversation with me. She didn't tell me she was dying, nor did anyone else for that matter, because I was in a fairly serious condition myself at the time. She simply asked me how I was and hoped I would get better soon and sent me her love. I had no idea that she I had
Would
no
write them.
idea that she would die the next day, but She knew all right, and she wanted to reach out and speak to me for the last time. When I recovered and went home, I was given this vast collection of my letters, also also neatly bound with green tape. More than 600 of them altogether, dating from 1925 to 1945. Each one in its original envelope with the old stamps still on them. I am awfully lucky to have something like this to refer to in my old age.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much, Sanvi. That was so nice of you. And you read so beautifully. And it's not awfully, it's awfully. Okay, nice. Okay, now let's ask the questions quickly. Did Roald Dahl's mother actually preserve those letters? Yes or no? Quickly send the answers to me. Okay, she did preserve. And which color tape did Roald Dahl's mother use to bind the letters? She used a specific color tape, right? Very good, Shaker. It was green tape. Very good. Very good. And how many letters did Doll find when he got back? Did he find 10 letters, 20 letters, or how many of them? Very good. More than 600 of them. Good job, all of you. Okay. So let me tell you a little bit about this book. So what do you think this book is about? So we just had a tiny extract from the book. So this book is about Roald Dahl's early life, and it describes his birth until him leaving school. It also talks about the living conditions in Britain in the 1920s and the 30s. This letter writing, his childhood experiences and the letter writing exercises um, led him to become a writer. Also, um, Roald studied in boarding schools all his life because of his father's death. So he, in most of his books, uh, showed kids as heroes and kids as good people and adults as evil people or the villains. So yeah, that's a good. I mean, that's how he wrote most of his books. So Boy is Roald Dahl's autobiography. It's the story of his life from his birth to until he left school. Okay, so it has a lot of collection of his school. His school memories and the kind of mischievous things that he did at school, etc. Okay. Vidushi, could you read this? Vidushi? Okay. So this is a quote from the book Boy. So it says, I am only 8 years old. I told myself, no little boy of 8 has ever murdered anyone. It's not possible. So I think this gives us a hint that he has murdered someone in the book. So go ahead and read, find out what all naughty things, what all mischiefs that Roald Dahl did as a little boy. Okay? And yeah, and this quote suggests that he did murder someone. So let's find it out for ourselves. So go today, buy a subscription, and read the book. Okay? All right. Yes, Rashmi.
Yes, ma'am.
Could you read
Improves
this? Mm-hmm.
improves spelling,
Mm-hmm.
improves writing, develops
Mm-hmm.
empathy, access to a variety of language,
Mm-hmm.
learner autonomy, access to English, increases knowledge. And ma'am, because of mic, I can't see the first word of last.
Mm-hmm.
Boost creativity and imaginations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rashmi. Okay, guys. How many of you like to read? How many of you love to read? Quickly tell me on chat. Okay. Rashmi says she loves to read. Mm-hmm. Okay. So a lot of people, Nikita, everyone loves to read. Okay. Okay. Yes, Sanvi, please tell us two more benefits of reading. Yes, Sanvi, tell me
The,
two more benefits of reading. Hmm.
yes, ma'am. The
Hmm.
two more benefits of reading are,
Mm-hmm.
yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
So, strengthens the brain, increase empathy and
Mm-hmm.
builds vocabulary,
Mm-hmm.
prevents cognitive decline and
Mm-hmm.
reduces stress, aids sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and bypass TV and takeaway.
Okay, what does that mean?
Yes, ma'am.
What does that mean? What did you just say? What does that mean?
Ma'am, all of them means that,
Mhm.
yes, ma'am.
Whatever you said.
Yes, ma'am. It will change your brain energy and
Mm-hmm.
all, and it will also help you in speaking Hindi. Hindi book helps you in speaking Hindi and English. English.
Okay. So you said something called cognitive. Could you read that part again for us? Could you tell that again for us?
Ma'am, what?
You read something, no? You told us two other important benefits of reading. So could you tell that again? You said something called cognitive. Could you tell us?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Prevents cognitive decline.
Okay. So yes. Okay. I didn't quite catch the last part again. Okay, so reading helps you in a lot of ways. It um, helps you improve your vocabulary and your knowledge. Okay, so how many of you want to improve your English? Okay, so a lot of you want to improve your English. So sometimes when you're talking in English, do you feel like you're not getting the right word to talk? Okay, okay, yes, Sanvi, what's your doubt?
Book chapter 10 in Grandmother's Heart. Does that book written by Roy Dahl?
Sorry, sorry, Sanvi, could you tell me again?
Ma'am, the book in Ma'am, the story in Grandmother's Heart was that written by Roy Dahl.
I don't know, darling. We'll look it up after the class, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right. So, yeah. So, uh, while talking, have you ever felt that? Yes, a lot of people say that. Yeah, sometimes when we're talking, we feel like we're not getting the right word. That is because we don't have enough and more vocabulary. So, when you read a lot of things, you are subconsciously letting a lot of words enter your brain. So, when you read, a lot of words get registered in your mind. So, when you talk, automatically your brain sends in those words and you'll find it easy to talk. So make it a habit to read every day. Read at least 4 pages every day. Okay? And to help you read, Enguru has partnered with the Penguin Readers Club, and we are giving you a lot of opportunity to read easily. We're giving you easy access to a lot of books. So you can read, these are a few benefits of taking a subscription with Penguin Readers Club. You can read or listen to popular books at your level of English, and you can answer questions like how we did in today's class. You can answer questions before and after reading. So, what does answering questions do? They help you focus. They help you focus a lot on what you're reading, so that you will try to answer. I mean, before or after or while you're reading. So yes, we have a lot of exercises like that. You can try and answer a lot of questions before reading the book, after reading the book, or while reading the book. So you can get access to 10 books per month at just rupees 350. All you have to do is open your app, and then at the bottom you will have tiny icons. You will see the icon of a penguin. If you click that, the first picture, that screen would appear, and then you can choose your subscription. There are two kinds of subscriptions, a normal subscription and a premium subscription. So a standard plan allows you to take or borrow 10 books. Okay, and a premium subscription allows you to borrow 20 books. Okay, so a standard plan will cost you 50 rupees, and a premium plan costs you 500 bucks. So go ahead and book it. So let me tell you how to book. So click on the tiny penguin icon at the bottom of your app. So open Enguru app in the first place, and then at the bottom there'll be a tiny penguin icon, and okay. And if you click on it, the page will appear. You can choose whichever plan you want. If you think you would like to read 20 books, you can take a premium plan. If you would like to read 10 books, you can take a standard plan. You can read one book at a time. So you can either read it, or let's say some people tell me, ma'am, I'm very busy. I can't read every day. So in that case, you can even choose audio books. That is, you can either read the book or listen to the book. So you can listen while you are driving or while you're working at home. If you have, let's say, you have work, and if you have Bluetooth speakers, you can connect it to your phone and you can listen to it when you're at home. Okay, so you can either listen to it or read it or do both. So sometimes okay, so yeah. So there are 100 plus books, but you can borrow 10 books at a time. So don't wait after the class. Go ahead, take a subscription, and you're good to go. You can start reading from today. And if you're interested and if you want more information about this, let me know on the chat option. And our team, okay, yes, one book at a time. Yeah, one book. Okay, and you can start reading today. So if you're interested in the plan, please go ahead and tell me that you're interested on the chat box, and somebody from our team will call you after the webinar. Okay, so if you're interested, let us know. So Sanvi is interested. Okay, if anybody else is interested, you can let us know. Also, if you have any doubts or questions regarding your English language, like how to improve, please let me know. I will answer your questions. So you can type your questions on chat. Okay, seems like quite a few people are interested. Okay, so let me tell you, one of the benefits of reading is taking a Penguin Reader subscription is that you can access audiobooks too. That is, you can either read them or you can listen to them. So, like I told you, let me tell you once again, if you're working at home, you can listen to it. You can connect it to a speaker and you can listen to it. So, yes, somebody says, how do I improve my fluency? So, listening to good English is one of the key factors to improve your fluency. So, like I told you, when you listen, your brain processes all the words and information that you listen, and it helps you to talk fluently. It sends you out words when you like to talk. Okay, so reading is a good way, listening is a better way too. A lot of us have a problem, right? We don't know how to pronounce a word. So a lot of my students will come and tell me like, "Ma'am, I tried to read, but I didn't know how to pronounce that word." And that's why I'm telling you, try the audiobook feature so that it will help you to listen. Okay. Okay. Any more questions? Please feel free to ask. Because it's a webinar, we'll not be able to unmute you, but you can ask me questions on chat. So apart from the penguin readers, we have a lot of other plans. So if you're interested in improving your English, please let us know. Our team will contact you and tell you which is the best plan, which is the cheapest plan for you. Okay. Okay. Sanvi wants to know what is plug. Sanvi, if you ever have a doubt with words and their meanings, please go to dictionary.cambridge.org. Okay. So I have attached the answer on chat. So that is meant by a plug. So anybody else, do you have any other questions? I hope you enjoyed our webinar today. Okay. All right. Do you have any questions? If yes, quickly ask me on chat. The session will automatically end in 2 minutes. So seems like a lot of you are interested. There's Mahin, Soma. Okay, Kajal wants one-on-one classes. Okay. Sanvi, we just discussed that, no? Autobiography is a book written by someone, like someone, when somebody writes their own life story, that's called an autobiography. Mm-hmm. Okay, Harshika's asking me how to overcome the fear of speaking in public. So the fear could be of two reasons, Harshika. One is just the fear of facing a crowd, and the second thing could be lack of words, stumbling because you don't have enough words. So, um, so try talking in front of a mirror. Try talking to yourself. Start reading out loudly and sit in front of a mirror. Look at yourself and start reading out loudly. And then once you finish reading out loudly, start talking to yourself in English. Like talk to yourself in English in front of a mirror. And then go to your terrace and talk out loudly. That way it can help. And start with small crowds. Talk to 5 people. Talk to your friends. And then, improve the size of the crowd and you'll be good to go. Okay, guys, it was really lovely to have you all in our session today. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Rashmi. Okay, bye bye. Until we meet in the next webinar. Bye and have a great day. And happy Sunday, all of you. Bye bye.